Namaskar and good evening, everyone. Once again, on this pleasant and a very wonderful Sunday, we are here once again on this very wonderful and blessed platform of Indian Accounting Association, Thane branch. On behalf of the chairman, Dr. Arvind Luhar sir, on behalf of General Secretary, Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, on behalf of the treasurer, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir, being their student, I welcome you all for this wonderful lecture on this wonderful platform of Indian Accounting Association, Thane branch. We are in the last week of 2020. Very soon, 2020 will get over. Today is 27th of December 2020. 4 days are remaining, and we will welcome a very wonderful and a very hopeful new year 2021. So, on behalf of my teachers, on behalf of Dr. Arvind Luhar sir, on behalf of Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, on behalf of Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir, myself as the student, welcome you all, and let us proceed for today's lecture. In today's lecture, we are going to study subject for 12th standard, that is SYJC as abbreviated in Mumbai University. We are going to study organization of commerce and management, friends. Here I would like to inform you all that the portion of organization of commerce and management, this is the last lecture for this academic year 2020-21, and we are going to study today social responsibilities of business, lesson number 6. Friends, we have already completed portion of economics on 3rd of December, that is just before few days. In this very month of December we have completed, and only one more lecture is required to complete the portion of secretarial practice. So friends, before we start with the lecture for today, once again we thank Indian Accounting Association Thane chapter for providing us with this wonderful platform where we can continue our academics despite our education institutions are not functioning. My teachers, Dr. Arvind Luhar sir, Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir, are occupied with their academic work. They are at a very responsible position in their respective colleges. They are head of department in their colleges as well as a very responsible post in Mumbai University. Before we start to proceeding, I would like to bow, salute, respect, and offer my gratitude and thanks to my teachers. So I request Kanish Bhai to kindly focus on PowerPoint presentation, please. Kanish Bhai, I request you to please focus on PowerPoint presentation. Friends, as I will already inform you, we are going to deal here with lesson number 6, social responsibilities of business. These are series of free lectures for the students of standard 12th, that is SYJC. My teachers, although they are occupied with their academic work, they have given us the permission and the green signal and have made all the arrangements so that we can continue with our academics. Kanish Bhai, Vignesh Bhai are always there at our help. And today is 27th of December and we will start with today's proceeding. But before, I would like to have a vandan to my teachers. I bow, salute, respect, and offer my gratitude and thanks to respected Professor Dr. Arvind Luhar sir, who is the chairman of Indian Accounting Association Thane branch in University of Mumbai. My Professor Dr. Arvind Luhar sir is the chairman of Board of Studies for Accountancy and a recognized guide for PhD and MPhil. Thank you, Professor Dr. Arvind Luhar sir. I bow, salute, respect, and offer my gratitude and thanks to dynamic lion Professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, who is the General Secretary of Indian Accounting Association Thane branch in University of Mumbai. My Professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir is the member of Board of Studies for BAF and BFM and a recognized guide for PhD and MPhil. Thank you, my professor, Dr. Nishikant Jha, sir. I bow, salute, respect, offer my gratitude and thanks to my respected professor, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma, sir, who is the treasurer of Indian Accounting Association, Thane branch in University of Mumbai. My professor, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma, sir, is the member of Board of Studies for BBI and BIM and a recognized guide for PhD and MPhil. Friends, all my teachers, Dr. Arvind Luar sir, Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir are such a wonderful teachers. I am really proud to be their student, their guidance, their motivation, their direction, not only in academics but in all fields of life. Whenever I have some problem, I always consult them and they are always there to help me, guide me, and solve my problems and difficulties. Friends, these teachers are the head of department of their various respective colleges, as I have already told you. And along with the wonderful teachers, excellent and expert teachers, they are very good authors. Each of my teachers, Dr. Arvind Luar sir, Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir, have penned themselves so many books ranging from 100 to 200, and all these books are available in the open market. These books are for undergraduate level, postgraduate level, and even further. Research books, research articles, very so many research articles they have published, and they are expert motivators. Very wonderful guidance they are giving, and all my teachers are having so many higher graduate, postgraduate, and even more degrees they are having, ranging from 8 to 12. These are all esteemed degrees and they are expert researchers also, sir. Along with it, they give us motivation, personal guidance, and they tell it is not only enough to just excel in academics, in your personal life, in your professional life. Always we should come forward, and we should not come forward alone. हमें सिर्फ आगे अकेले नहीं बढ़ना है, सबको साथ में, जो हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं सबको साथ में लेकर बढ़ना चाहिए. They give very wonderful proverbs, quotes, which I always collect, cherish, and I always share with you all these wonderful thoughts. In today's Guru Vandara, one of the wonderful thought which all my teachers tell, especially Lion Professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir tells, never ever we should be negative in our life. जहां नेगेटिविटी है वहां पे हमें पॉजिटिव उसको करना है. नेगेटिविटी को दूर हटाकर वी शुड ऑलवेज गो टुवर्ड्स पॉजिटिव एंड वी शुड रीच आवर डेस्टिनेशन एंड गोल. In moving towards our destination and goal, of course lot of hurdles will come, lot of difficulties may come. If it comes, if such hurdles or if such difficulties arise, we have to solve them, but we should not get tired of it. Always we should find some solution to problem. All my professors, Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, Dr. Arvind Luar sir, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir, always tells that whenever there is a problem, there is always a solution. Hence, we should, as you can see on the screen, you will be able to do everything that you want. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है जो आप नहीं कर सकते हो. ओनली दैट नेगेटिविटी यू हैव टू रिमूव फ्रॉम इट. स्पेशली लाइन प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर निशिकांत झा सर ऑलवेज टेल, नेगेटिव आप नहीं बनने का, ऑलवेज बी पॉजिटिव एंड मार्च टुवर्ड्स योर गोल. नेवर गेट टायर्ड, डोंट स्टॉप टिल योर गोल इज अचीव्ड. बीच में आपको थक कर बैठ नहीं जाना है. Lion Professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir always gives a very wonderful quote, which was first told by our very sacred saint and leader, Swami Vivekananda ji. Swami Vivekananda ji has told that arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved. Lion Professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir many times tells these thoughts कि आपको goal, whatever is your goal, target your goal and go after the goal and achieve your goal, and don't stop in between, don't get tired, and accomplish your whatever destination, whatever aim is there in life, you achieve it तो आज की गुरु वंदना का आशय भी यही है। तो आज की गुरु वंदना में, एज यू आर अवेयर, आई नरेट सम पोएम्स, एंड द आशय, द मीनिंग ऑफ द पोएम विच आई एम गोइंग टू नरेट टुडे, उसका आशय भी यही है कि डोंट स्टॉप इन बिटवीन, अराइज अवेक एंड स्टॉप नॉट टिल द goal is achieved. So I would like permission from my Guruji to kindly give me the permission to narrate this poem in this Guru Vandana. Guruji, please, I want to narrate this poem. Please मुझे permission दे दो गुरुजी. As you are aware, my teachers are not available today online, but they are always available. They are always there to guide me, bless me, and they have made all the arrangements for today's lecture, and they have given the green signal and permission to conduct today's lecture. So our Guruji has given us the permission. So I would like to narrate out this very wonderful poem जिसका शीर्षक है मंजिल दूर नहीं है, और जिसके कवि है, it is written by सुप्रसिद्ध कवि, the very famous पोएट ऑफ इंडिया, राष्ट्र कवि जिसे कहते हैं हम पद्म भूषण, श्री रामधारी सिंह दिनकर जी। हमने रामधारी सिंह दिनकर जी की कई कविता गुरु वंदना में देखी, और एक कविता मैं आपके सामने पेश करना चाहूंगा, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। तो अर्ज किया है दोस्तों, वह प्रदीप जो झिलमिल दिख रहा है दूर नहीं है, वो प्रदीप झिलमिल जो दिख रहा है वो दूर नहीं है, थक कर बैठ गए क्यों भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। चिंगारी बन गई लहू की, बूंद गिरी जो पग से, चिंगारी बन गई लहू की जो बूंद गिरी पग से, चमक रहे हैं पीछे मुड़ देखो, चमक रहे पीछे मुड़ देखो, चरण चिन्ह जगमग से, शुरू हुई आराध्य भूमि, क्लांति नहीं रह रही, और नहीं तो पांव लगे क्यों पड़ने डगमग से, बाकी होश तभी तक जब तक जलता तूर नहीं, बाकी होश तभी तक जब तक जलता तूर नहीं, थक कर बैठ गए क्या भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है, थक कर बैठ गए क्या भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। अपनी हड्डी की मशाल से हृदय चीरते तम का, अपनी हड्डी की मशाल से हृदय चीरते तम का, सारी रात चले तुम दुख झेलते कुलिष्ट निर्मम का, एक खे है शेष किसी विध पार उसे कर जाओ, वह देखो चमकता है मंदिर प्रियतम का, आकर इतना पास फिरे वो सच्चा शूर नहीं, आकर इतना पास फिरे वो सच्चा शूर नहीं, थक कर बैठ गए क्या भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है, थक कर बैठ गए क्या भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। और अंतिम पद है दोस्तों, दिशा दीप्त हो उठी प्राप्त कर पुण्य प्रकाश तुम्हारा, दिशा दीप्त हो उठी प्राप्त कर पुण्य प्रकाश तुम्हारा, लिखा जा चुका अनल अक्षरों में इतिहास तुम्हारा, जिस मिट्टी ने लहू पिया वो फूल खिलाएगी ही, अंबर पर घन बन छाएगा ही उच्छव वास तुम्हारा, और अधिक ले जांच, और अधिक ले जांच, देवता इतना क्रूर नहीं, और अधिक ले जांच, देवता इतना क्रूर नहीं, थक कर बैठ गए क्या भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है, थक कर बैठ गए क्या भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। With these words, I thank all my teachers, all my professors for motivating me, for guiding me, for blessing me, and for inspiring me so that I can be in front of you and I can share some thoughts along with you all. Special thanks goes to my professor Dr. Arvind Loar sir, my professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, my professor Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir. And of course, as you are knowing, my professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir is the teachers. He is a teacher who has inspired me a lot. I always tell we should never compare the contribution of teacher. Each teacher, the contribution of each teacher in student's life is very, very precious, very, very important. It cannot be measured. Even if we try to measure it, it is a sin. But even then, I would like to tell the inspiration, the support, the blessings, and the motivation given by my professor, Lion Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, has inspired me a lot so that I am in front of you all. Once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, my professor, Lion Dr. Nishikant Jha sir. Sir, we are missing you, but I am aware that you are there to bless me always. At the same time, we are missing my professor, Dr. Arvind Luar sir, my professor, Kuldeep Sharma sir, and I know that Arvind Luar sir, Nishikant Jha sir, and Kuldeep Sharma sir are always there to bless me, to guide me, to support me, and to motivate me. इसके साथ साथ दोस्तों मैं यहाँ पे कहना चाहूंगा, मंजिल दूर नहीं है, ये कविता जो राष्ट्र कवि पद्म भूषण श्री रामधारी जी सिंह दिनकर जी ने लिखी है, जो हमने सुनी है, वो बहुत ही प्रेरणादायी कविता है और इसका जो स्वर है वो भी मुझे काफी पसंद है। थक कर बैठ गए क्या भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। थक कर बैठ गए क्या भाई, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। मंजिल दूर नहीं है, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। तो मंजिल दूर नहीं है, दिस कविता why I have selected today in this Guru Vandana. I would like to tell our students that अपनी मंजिल भी दूर नहीं है। पोर्शन की मंजिल, as I have told you in the introduction, that we have completed the portion of economics on 3rd of December 2020. Today we are going to conclude the portion and the syllabus for 12th standard of Maharashtra Board of Organization of Commerce and Management, and only one more lecture is required to complete the portion of SP, that is secretarial practice. In that only correspondence is left, correspondence to depositors, correspondence to shareholders by the secretary is remaining. सो मंजिल दूर नहीं है, तो स्टूडेंट्स को कहना चाहूंगा मैं कि अपनी मंजिल भी दूर नहीं है। थक कर बैठो मत, स्टार्ट motivating yourself, start revising. 2021 is very going to come very soon after 4 days, and let us welcome that year with a bang. Let us make ourselves prepare for the board exams which are going to come in a few months. In few months it is expected that government will declare the date as to when the board exams will be taken place. With these good words, friends, I would like to ask permission from my teachers. I would like to ask permission from my professor, Dr. Arvind Luar sir, my professor, Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, my professor, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir. Sir, I want to start the lecture. I kindly request you to please grant me the permission to start today's lecture, sir. Sir, please permission de do, sir, please. And as you are aware, friends, my teachers have already given us the green signal and have given us the motivation and made all the arrangement so that we can continue with today's proceedings. So friends, we start with today's lecture, and we thank my professor, Dr. Arvind Luar sir. We thank my professor, Lion Dr. Nishikant Jha sir. We thank my professor, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir, for granting us the permission and making all the arrangements for so that we can conduct today's lecture. Friends, today is Sunday, pleasant Sunday, 27th of December, and the subject which we are going to discuss over here is Organization of Commerce and Management for SYJC Standard 12. It will be also useful for UG level. The topic which we are going to discuss here today is social responsibilities of business. Friends, at the same time, I would like to remind you this is the 19th lecture on this very wonderful and blessed platform of Indian Accounting Association Thane chapter. With the blessings of my professors and my teachers, they motivated me, guided me, encouraged me, pushed me in a positive way so that I can conduct these lectures. So thank you once again, Indian Accounting Association Thane chapter. I bow and greet namaste to all the viewers of today. Once again, I welcome all the viewers, all the students. I bow namaste to all the students and welcome everyone. Friends, this is some information about myself. I am a resident of this wonderful city of Dahanu, which is a coastal city the outskirts of Mumbai. You can say Mumbai starts with Danu, very beautiful and blessed town Danu is. Friends, let us start with today's proceeding with the blessings of our teacher. Lesson number 6, social responsibilities of business. This we are going to deal, and the time year is 1833. And we start with today's proceeding 1833, and we start our journey of enjoyment of this chapter. But what are we going to enjoy in this chapter? First, let us see syllabus of this chapter. We will start with the introduction, and the concept of social responsibilities will be there, as you can see on the screen. So what is social responsibilities? First we will see. Remember friends, the name of the chapter is social responsibilities. एक नहीं है, अनेक है, plural of business. So what is social responsibility? That we will see. Why business needs to be socially responsible? That we are going to see. So what are the responsibilities? किसके, for what they are responsible, to whom they are responsible? The business is responsible to its owners, investors, employees, consumers, government, community at large. Community is also called as society or public in general. So OIECGC. So these are their 6. They are responsible towards the 6 different stakeholders. This is what we are going to see. Social responsibilities toward the protection of environment also it is there. And then we will see what are the ethics of business. Business ethics. Now ethics is there, so it's a new concept. So we are going to see what is the concept. Is there any definition? So we'll see the definitions. Features, as I have already told you in previous lectures, any new topic, if we want to study more, we have to study its features, moral and social values, and finally social responsibilities. There the new term has come, corporate social responsibilities, abbreviated as CSR. So when business ethics comes, the slide, so you can understand that is the penultimate slide, and then last slide will be CSR, and then we will conclude. Once again we will conclude today's lecture. So let us start with the introduction of this chapter friends. सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज आहे, तर त्याचा अर्थ काय आहे ते आपण आधी पाहूया, शिकूया. तर सामाजिक सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी जे आपण त्याला मराठीमध्ये आपण म्हणू शकतो सामाजिक जबाबदारी. तर सामाजिक जबाबदारी काय आहे, कशासाठी आहे आणि कोणातर्फे आहे ते आपण याच्यामध्ये पाहूया. कारण आपण सध्या सिंपल आपण पाहतो की समजा बिझनेस आहे, जॉईंट स्टॉक कंपनी आहे. एक जॉईंट स्टॉक कंपनीच्या संदर्भाहून आपण बघतो की जॉईंट स्टॉक कंपनी आहे. जॉईंट स्टॉक कंपनी काहीतरी गुड्स मॅन्युफॅक्चर करत आहे. तर गुड्स मॅन्युफॅक्चर केले, सर्क्युलर फ्लो मध्ये पण आपण पाहिलं होतं इकॉनॉमिक्स मध्ये. तशाच प्रकारे इकडे पण आहे की गुड्स मॅन्युफॅक्चर करते, तर मार्केटमध्ये ते गुड्स विकणार. तर मार्केटमध्ये गुड्स विकणार, त्याच्या परचेस करण्यासाठी आपल्याला काहीतरी कस्टमर्स पाहिजे. कस्टमर कुठून येते? समाजमधून येते. गुड्स प्रोड्यूस करण्यासाठी आपल्याला एम्प्लॉईज पाहिजे, ते कशामधून येते? समाजमधून येते. गव्हर्नमेंट आहे, आणि गव्हर्नमेंट म्हणजे डेमोक्रेसी इज देअर इन अवर कंट्री. सो डेमोक्रेसी का डेफिनेशन गिवन बाय अब्राहम लिंकन दैट वी ऑल आर अवेअर ऑफ द पीपल, फॉर द पीपल, बाय द पीपल. अगेन समाजमधूनच गव्हर्नमेंट आहे. तर हे सर्व समाजच्या हिशोबाने बिझनेस चालतं. समाजशिवाय बिझनेस आयसोलेशन मध्ये चालू शकणार नाही, म्हणून सामाजिक जबाबदारी आहे. तर हेच आपण इकडे पाहतोय. रफ आयडिया वी हॅव टेकन. नाउ विल सी टेक्निकल थिंग्स व्हाट आवर बुक इज टेलिंग. Friends, social responsibility of business implies the obligation of the management of a business enterprise to protect the interest of the society. And as we have seen, no business exists in isolation. एकटा बिझनेस चालू शकणार नाही कधीही. Man is a social animal. It is already told. We have studied in political science and civics. Man is a social animal. So every organ of society contributes towards the success of a business. Thus, it becomes important that business should do something for the society in return. Business is depend upon society. Goods are purchased, if from the point of view of joint stock company, goods are sold while customers are purchasing the goods from the society. Hence, the success of a business depends totally on the society, and hence it is the responsibility of a business to do something for the society. This responsibility of business towards the society is called as social responsibility of business. A socially responsible firm should not work alone just for the profit or just to build the wealth. That is, wealth maximization and profit maximization should not be the only aim. It is the aim. Business is started with the aim of what? When we are seeing कि एम ऑफ द बिजनेस इज टू अर्न प्रॉफिट, लेकिन खाली प्रॉफिट के पीछे भागते रहेंगे तो फिर चलने वाला नहीं है. दैट इज व्हाट इज टोल्ड, बिकॉज the company or a firm, whoever is getting the profit, is getting profit because of the society. Hence, the business has to be liable or has to be responsible. Liable se zyada responsible towards the society. Every business organization operates in an environment which it interacts so no with the society, and hence no organization can survive in the absence of society, friends. It should also see the welfare of different sections of the society. Various society, there are various sections are there. So business has to look upon to that and should be responsible towards those sections of the society also. Friends, business has to draw its input like manpower is there, capital is there, furniture, fixture, various assets are there, plant and machineries are there, raw material is there. All these are got from this environment, that is from the society. After converting the inputs into output, that is after processing the raw materials into finished goods, the organization sets of various segments of the society that are also important components of this society or this is environment. So raw material is converted into finished good. तो finished good बेचने को कहाँ जाएंगे? Society में जाएंगे. Society means people. Thus, existence of a business organization depends on the society, both for the procurement of the raw material as well as for selling the finished goods. So this is the concept as we have seen. So further, this is the introduction. Now moving on to next is the concept. I will flash it first on your screen, friends. Social responsibility of business refers to its obligations to take certain decisions and to perform certain actions which are desirable in terms of the objectives and values of our society. So all the activities of the business should be performed in such a manner that they will not harm any part of the society. In fact, they will contribute to the progress and the welfare of the society as well as protect the society. So this is the basic concepts. Certain definitions, friends, are given by well-known philosophers. The two definitions are given that we are going to see, which is given in the textbook of Maharashtra State Board of Organization of Commerce and Management. Friends, it is flashed on your screen, friends. First definition, Howard the Bowen sir tells that social responsibility is to pursue those policies, to make those decisions, or to follow those lines of action which are desirable in terms of objectives and values of our society. So this is the definition given by Howard Bowen sir. It is given. Second definition is there by Keith Davis sir, which I remember. Social responsibility of business, friends, refers to the obligation of businessman's decision and action beyond the firm's direct economic and technical interest. I repeat, friends, social responsibility of business refers to the obligation of businessman's decision and action beyond the firm's direct economic and technical interest. I will flash it on your screen for this definition now. Friends, the concept of social responsibility has been followed in India since ancient times. बहुत पुराने पुरातन काल से ये आपको सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज के बारे में we have studied in our various literatures in history. We have studied the great thinkers like Chanakya from our country, and also in pre-Christian eras, philosophers in West preached and promoted ethical principles while doing business. Social responsibility is broader than legal responsibility of business. Legal responsibility, friends, may be fulfilled by mere compliance with the law. Social responsibility is more than that. Just to obey the law, उससे कुछ अधिक है. Just by following law, social responsibility खत्म नहीं होती. कहानी वहां खत्म नहीं होती है. It is the firm's recognition of social obligations, even though not converted by and not made obligatory by law, along with the various certain laws are there which are very obligatory, but social responsibility is not obligatory, but it is the responsibility. That is what is called as responsibility. जवाबदारी है आपकी. In other words, social responsibility involves an element of voluntary action on the part of business people for the benefit of the society, friends. So here we have seen the definitions also. Howard Bowenson has told that definition. Once again, I'm flashing on your screen, friends. Keith Davis sir has told that definition. Moving on to further, friends, we will see this definition 2 minutes I will wait. The next topic will be need. Why are we studying social responsibilities topic? What is the need? So that will be our next topic, which I will flash on your screen. Need for social responsibility, friends. Every business organization is run with the only sole motto is to, that is profit. But just to make profit should not be the only aim of any business. There should be certain responsibilities, certain commitments towards the society, which is important. So certain responsibilities are there which they have to discharge. Business organization has to discharge responsibilities towards the society, because the business runs only due to the help from the society, from the contribution of society. Without society, business cannot run. So first, let us see why we are studying this social responsibility and why business has to be responsible towards the society. Why business has to be responsible towards the society? The same thing is there. The first is concept of trusteeship. Let us elaborate this point, friends. Trusteeship is a socio-economic thought that was first given by our great Mahatma Gandhi. It provides a means by which the wealthy people would be the trustees of trust that looked after the welfare of the people in general. And hence, according to this concept of trusteeship, businessmen are considered to be the trustees of the society. As the trustees are in charge of the trust, just like that, businessmen ऐसा समझने का कि they are the trustees of the society. They should also take care of the welfare of the society. Second point in the need is changing expectation of the society. Society expectations from every business firm have undergone a very drastic change as the years have progressed. In olden days, business were thought as a provider of goods and services only. Business का क्या काम है? Goods and services. They have to provide, in return they have to maximize their profit. Only that was the concept. But in today's society, expectation from the businesses have changed, and to be a responsible citizen is a need for every citizen. Just like that, to be a responsible business firm or business organization or business company has to be the aim, and has to be the is the expectation of society from the business, and they should contribute towards the development, upliftment, and the welfare of the society. So this is there the एक्सपेक्टेशन, सोसाइटी का एक्सपेक्टेशन बिजनेस से चेंज हो गया, नजरिया, पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, व्हाट वी टेल our line professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir always tell your point of view should be a positive point of view, your attitude in life should be a positive attitude. So just like that, the point of view, the attitude, the expectations of the society from the business have changed as the years progressed. Third point is reputation. Business spends a lot of money in branding and building brand and strengthening their images in the society through various medium, and one of the medium is advertisement. Lot of advertisement they do, lot of sponsorship they do. So with the help of all this sponsorship, they try to build their brand image. A socially responsible company enjoys a very good reputation in the society. It results in increasing sales, profitability, attraction of talent, and sustained growth. So brand image, if it is built, it helps to build the reputation, increasing sales. Sales bada to profit badne wala hai, and it will attract new talent from the society who will work in the company with new knowledge, so that the company will progress even further with new skills, new ideas. Third point is protection of environment. Business organization should make proper use of country's natural resources. They should avoid degradation of environment and contamination of various sources, especially of water. They should protect our ozone layer also, which have been depleted and degraded due to the various business activities. This have resulted in the poor health of the community and has placed a big question mark on the survival of human being on this earth. Global warming is there. The snow in Antarctica is melting. Our environment scientists have already told, environmentalists have already given various published various research articles also on this, that business activities are increasing, the progress are increasing. So there is air pollution, noise pollution. So all these should be lessened and minimized as much as possible. So there is a protection of environment also. So environment के प्रति भी जागरूकता business की होनी चाहिए. That is the protection of environment is the fourth point. We'll go to the next point, fifth point, optimum utilization of resources. Generally this point is there in all features, all needs and importance it is there. Modern business have huge amount of resources for their growth, for their development. There's so many resources are there. Making use of those resources, they can progress further. With such a large resource, businesses are in a better position to protect society's interest. Wastage of resources should be avoided. So whatever resources you are having, you should make the best use and optimum use of all these resources, friends. That is what it is told. Sixth point is pressure of trade unions. Nowadays, workers have become conscious about their rights. Trade unions are growing fast and play a very important and a significant role in business environment. Workers expect management to provide fair wages, bonus, etc. to everybody equally. This avoids conflicts between trade unions and management. And hence, to avoid conflicts, business should understand the responsibility and act according to this, and hence there will be no conflicts between the workers, that is trade unions, and the management. Next point is growth of consumer movement. Development of mass media, development of education, and increasing competition in the market among various companies and firms have made the consumers very aware about their rights and powers in determining market forces. We have already studied, friends, marketing and consumer protection. In that we have already discussed that, friends. And hence business enterprises have followed कंज्यूमर ओरिएंटेड पॉलिसी, कंज्यूमर का हित वो देखते हैं. Eighth point is government control. From the point of view of business, government regulations are undesirable. बिजनेस वाले गवर्नमेंट रेगुलेशन क्यों चाहिए, अननेसेसरी गवर्नमेंट का इंटरफेरेंस है? नो, दैट इज इनकरेक्ट. गवर्नमेंट शुड बी देयर, and hence because they limit their freedom, government have enacted various laws. These has put moral as well as legal pressure on the business. Long term self interest, firm and its image stands to gain maximum profits in the long term when it has highest goal as service to society, when increasing number of members of society including workers, consumers, shareholders and government officials feel that business enterprise is not serving their interest, they will tend to withdraw their cooperation to the enterprise concerned. So in their own self interest, a firm fulfills its social responsibility, friends. 10th point is, how many points are there? 12. 12 points are there. So we are on the 10th point, friends. 10th point is complexities of social problems. Some of the social problems have been created by the business firms themselves, such as pollution, unsafe workplaces, very unhealthy, dirty places, discrimination between the employees, etc. It is the moral obligation of business to solve all these social problems. 11th point, that is penultimate point, is globalization. The entire world is a marketplace because the world, we are all are आपस में, we already also I saw in the news, हम सब आपस में जुड़े हैं. Getting, so we are all interconnected. Internet is also increased, way of communication, modes of transport have increased and become so developed. Internet is developed, ways of transportation is developed. So हम एक दूसरे के साथ बहुत आसानी के साथ जुड़ सकते हैं. कम्युनिकेशन, फोन्स आर देयर, मोबाइल फोन्स आर देयर, नेटवर्क इज देयर. So आपस में जुड़ना बहुत आसान है. And hence it provides more opportunities. And when opportunities are there, every coin has two sides. Where opportunities are there, challenges will be there. So it provides more opportunities and at the same time more challenges to every business. International trade barriers have reduced and resulted in global distribution of goods and services. Countries who have adopted good practices are influencing the world, friends. And the last point is, last need is role of media. Media plays a very important role in public life, friends. Due to internet, it is easier to reach a common man. Media is very vibrant and very active, friends. It can influence masses of the society. Media can raise voice against business malpractices and exploitation also towards if it is conflicted on the consumers. Business should not ignore social values. So these were the 12 points which is there on your screen. Moving on to the next topic. So we have already studied the introduction. We studied the concept. What is the need? Now moving on to the next topic, friends. Topic 6.2, responsibility towards different interest groups. So as I have told, there are various interest groups are there. So I will flash it on your screen, friends. So first, before going in detail to see about the responsibilities towards various different groups, first we should know who are the different groups. कौन है ये different groups है, तो कौन है और क्या है, that we are going to see, friends. Business cannot function in isolation, that we have already seen in the introduction. It depends upon the society for its inputs and outputs. It is conducted with the help of various interest groups such as investors, employees. There you will see that on the screen. I will flash. Owners are there. Then government is there. And there will be community at large. We have already seen that in the syllabus also. And hence interest of all these groups should be balanced and properly protected. These are the interest groups: owners, investors, employees, consumers, government, and community. So these responsibilities should be there. Each one we will see in detail. Each responsibilities are different. The responsibilities towards different groups is different. So each of the group, let us see. First, let us see the responsibilities of a business towards the owners. Now, in the secretarial practice, we have already seen who are the owners of joint stock company. Shareholders. Shareholders are the owners of the company. So responsibility is there towards first towards the owner. तो देखेंगे कौन सा responsibility है there. Friends, owners are the persons who own the business and they are responsible for the profit or losses, and they contribute to the capital and bear the risk. So let us see what are there. First is reasonable profit. Business should earn reasonable profit. Profit facilities grow and expansion will take place. If profit will grow, expansion of a business will take place. And because of this profit and expansion, there will be financial stability, friends. Second responsibility towards owner is exploring business opportunities. Opportunity is the scope available for the business unit to expand, grow, as well as diversify the business. Businessmen should be alert to find out if any such opportunity arises. For success of any business, it is very important that whenever there is a need arises or opportunity arises, it should be grabbed and it should be explored, friends. Next is optimum use of capital. Available capital. Capital means, as we have already are aware of it, vitamin M. Available capital should be carefully and efficiently utilized. Business growth should be considered, and this capital should be wasted and should be misused. ऐसा होना नहीं चाहिए. And hence management should give attention to the safety of capital. Money का safety देखना बहुत जरूरी है. Fourth point is minimizes wastage. In fact, wastages. Business organization can maximize profitability by minimizing wastage. Wastage नहीं होना चाहिए. Wasted of time, money, manpower, these all should be minimized and it should be limited as much as low as possible, friends. जितना हो सके उतना उसको आपको कम करना है. वेस्टेज अगर हो गया तो फिर प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजेशन का जो गोल है तुम्हारे बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का, दैट विल नॉट बी फुलफिल्ड and the aim will not be achieved. So that is the thing. Fifth point is there, friends. Efficient business. Scarce resource should be utilized at the best and the optimum level. It should be frugally used. Efficient use of resources will increase profitability and productivity so that business can be conducted more efficiently, more effectively, friends. Next, friends, I will flash it on the screen. Fair prices on stock exchange. All sorts of unfair practices are there which are related to stock exchange, like trading, providing wrong and secret information, etc., should be avoided. Share prices are artificially increased or they are artificially decreased also sometimes, friends, which will lead to the loss to the investors. Seventh point is expansion and diversification. For expansion of any business, friends, business should be growing and it should make profit and it should develop continuously. Business should also undertake R&D. R&D means research and development. They should take what research about products, how to develop the products. These all things business should continuously undertake for their continuous growth. Various projects are there that R&D has to be done in that project, and growth has to be done. So always there should be responsibilities towards the owners for development. So how the development will take place? There is research and development in project, in product, then expansion and diversification development will definitely takes place with the help of R&D. Next point is periodic information. Owner should get complete as well as accurate information about financial position. They are investing money, so complete information should be there. How money is utilized, where it is utilized, how much is the profit, why is the loss is there, why it is there, how you can minimize and avoid the loss. All this information, there should be transparency. Hence business friends has to disclose information through whether reports are there, circulars are there. So continuous communication should be there to maintain the transparency. Ninth responsibility is effective use of owner's fund. Owner, that is shareholders fund, must be utilized in the best possible manner. It should give short term and long term returns from time to time. And the last point is creating goodwill. Goodwill, we have already discussed, is the reputation. As first chapter we will discuss, as well as it is a accounting terminology. Reputation of a business measured in terms of money is called as goodwill. Management should develop as well as maintain good public image. Reputation of the company is very important, and if the reputation is more, it commands a lot of respect as well as trust in the market. So friends, these were the 10 points of the responsibilities in fact of business towards the owners. Moving further, we will see the responsibilities towards investors. Investors are investing money and finance in the business. They can also be the creditors of the business, and hence, since finance is the lifeblood of any business organization, without finance business cannot come forward. So these investors bring in finance in the company, so they are also very very important. They are doing something for the company, hence there should be some responsibilities. Every coin has two sides. So just like that, investors are giving, they are discharging their duties and responsibilities towards the companies by giving the lifeblood. The lifeblood is given by the investor. So naturally in return ताली दो हाथ से बचता है. So एक हाथ तो इन्वेस्टर का हो गया, तो दूसरा हाथ होना चाहिए किसका? बिजनेस का. तो they should discharge certain responsibilities. तो first is proper conduction of meeting. Meeting should be conducted properly so that various things are there, various factors, various information are there. If any crises are there in the company, that can be discussed, and the factors responsible for the failure, why there is loss, why there are crises, why there is upswing or why there is downswing, these all should be conveyed properly to the investors, and hence for that meeting is very important friends. Meeting has to be conducted properly from time to time. Return on investment, abbreviated as ROI, accounting terminology, it is also there. Investors, as we are aware, they invest lifeblood, that is money, in business, and they are the risk bearers. They should get fair returns or investment regularly. If the company is making profit in the form of interest, shareholders will get dividends, debenture holders will get interest, bond holders will get interest, creditors will get their proper payment. So all these creditors, that is suppliers also will be getting that payment of regularly from time to time, and hence return on investment has to be made. Of course, suppliers are not investing anything, they are just selling. But if we are talking from the point of view of investment, creditors, suppliers are not the investors. Only the investment, those who are making share, debentures, bonds, they should in return get dividend or interest respectively. Friends, so these are return on investment is there. हो गया लगता है, हैंग, इट इज हैंग्ड, चालू नहीं हो रहा है। हाँ हो गया, they are three together, that is why maybe. So fair return on investment, as you can see, safety of investment, पहली बात तो whatever money they are investing, that has to be, they have to see that they are getting fair return on their investment, and investment whatever they are putting in the business, that also should not be blocked or should not be in loss. The money which they are investing in business, the safety also has to be seen for that, and there also should be steady appreciation of business. Hamesha growth value of the business should, net worth of the business should go on increasing. Then the next point is handling grievances. Yeah, it's working. A company should handle investors problem, grievances means problems, queries, if it arises from time to time. There should be effective methodology for solving this. All queries regarding any other issues must be answered in a proper and a systematic and satisfactory manner. Fourth point is maintain transparency. Investors provide long term capital friends as well as working capital, long term as well as short term. We have already seen that in ASP also, we have seen fixed capital and working capital. So it should maintain high degree of transparency in all its operation. Fifth point is proper disclosure of information. Proper disclosure of information. Management should present full and factual information to investors. They should get regular updates, they should get regular statements, they should get regular reports. The financial performance of company must be provided absolutely perfectly and as correct manner as possible, so that future investors, that is prospective investors, can take proper decision whether to invest their money in future in this particular business or no. All this will ensure them that their investment is safe and secure. Sixth point is maintain solvency and prestige. Business should maintain sound financial position, solvency, prestige, and goodwill to satisfy investors. Business should take continuous efforts for research and development, thinking out of box, make new innovations, and expansion program should go on from time to time, friends. Moving on to next, the investor के बारे में हो गया. Now we'll see responsibilities. Owners over, investors over. Now let us see about the employees. Responsibility towards the employees. Employees, once again, are coming from the society. Business, as you are aware, are depend upon the society. So employees are human resource to the particular company, firm, or organization. They must be treated with dignity and respect. The management and employees should develop mutual understanding and trust. Government has passed various labor laws to safeguard the interest of the employees. Now, employee is working in a particular company. First problem has to be job security. He or she, whoever is working in a particular organization, has to have job security. So that is the first, job security. Security of job provides mental peace, and employees can work with full dedication and concentration. It boosts their confidence. Hence, they will be committed towards their work and will raise their moral and loyalty towards the particular organization. After they are doing the work, they should be given proper vitamin M, that is proper remuneration. Every business should pay attractive salaries to all the employees. Other incentives like bonus, various allowances are there, that also has to be given to all the employees, which are where it is applicable. Remuneration should be fixed, it should not be variable, so that the employees will come to know as to how much they are going to earn. And hence suitable wage plan providing where necessary increments. Wages should be revised, amended from time to time. These also boost their confidence. Next is, friends, recognition, health, of course, health and safety measures. Business should protect health and hygiene of the employees. Canteen facilities, medical facilities, and proper sanitization must be provided to all the workers. Proper maintenance of machines and premises must be done to prevent accidents and to control pollution. Safety equipments like hand gloves, safety shoes, helmets, various masks or goggles where it is required to do particular work should be provided to the employees concerned. Fourth point is good working condition. The employees should be provided with good working condition such as adequate lighting, adequate ventilation, clean drinking water, etc. Necessary steps should be taken to avoid air, water, and sound pollution, friends. There should be proper working hours and lunch breaks and rest pauses should be given from time to time. Fifth point is recognition of trade unions. This point comes now. It is the responsibility of every business organization, friends, to maintain industrial peace. Employers must recognize the workers and their rights to join trade unions. Employers should not restrict employees from forming trade unions. Divide and rule policy should not be followed by management, and these policies should not be made use to solve problems. Instead, various problems of the workers should be solved by various talks and negotiation with the medium or through these unions. Management and trade unions should agree to ban strikes and lockout to protect interest of all the concerned parties. Sixth point is education and training. Organization should make every possible attempt to educate employees. Guidance and methods of training depend on the nature of the job. Introduction of training, refreshers training, these all are conducted to keep employees update on the latest development which is taken with the various recent developments in the concerned business. Training makes employees confident and also it increases their efficiency, their performance, and the output of the work will increase and will enhance a lot. Seventh point is workers' participation in management. The workers must be encouraged to take part in management by forming workers' committee, suggestion schemes, profit sharing can be encouraged by management. It will raise their morale and give them a sense of belonging. Promotion and career opportunities is the next point. Business should offer proper and adequate opportunities of promotion to the talented employee. If talented employee are there, their commitment is there, that talent is there, always they should be given promotion as per the rules and laws of the company. They should give proper information about their qualification, what skills those employees are having, and experience required to obtain promotion. What qualification is required, what skills are required, what a level of number of years experience is required. After this many years the employees will get promotion. This company should disclose first only to the employees. It will increase awareness among employees and they will also be motivated to take more efforts in their working. Proper grievance procedure will be our ninth point. There should be proper grievance procedure to handle employees' complaint. All queries should be sorted as quickly as they arise. The employees must be satisfied. Investigation and necessary action should be taken to settle their grievances. Miscellaneous things are there. Fair treatment to all employees. Flash it on your screen altogether. Come close by. Still, it is quite far away. Yes, fair treatment to all employees. To recognize, appreciate, and encourage special skills of the employees. To introduce code of conduct. Conduct means behavior, how you should have behavior, how you are expected to behavior in the organization. To provide opportunity of meaningful work and to recognize goals. To protect religious, social, political rights of the employees. Allow formation of informal groups. So this is there, the miscellaneous things. Stretch legs and relax and sit if I'm back. Next, friends, we'll go responsibilities. 6.2.4 responsibilities towards consumers. Now, consumers are, you can say, almost the king of the market. Consumer, if goods are available in the market and consumer is not willing to purchase, then so consumer is considered as king. Final things are consumer should get convinced about purchasing the goods. Desire should be there and ability should be there with the consumer for payment. That we have seen in economics in demand and supply. Desire plus ability to pay and willingness to purchase. Ability to pay comes next, but then desire should be there and willingness to purchase. These two things are very important. So for that also consumer has to be convinced. But in reality, experience is different for every business, and a one policy of one business may not work for the other business. Everyone has to have different strategy. Otherwise, one company or one organization will make a particular strategy, same strategy all the organization can use. तो हो गया काम convince करने का. No, it is not there. But after convincing them, there should also be the responsibility. खाली आपने को product बेचना नहीं है. We just don't have to get the money from the consumers. They are the king. So there, if there is any problem, that also has to be satisfied. If we are selling the goods, say for example 100 grams some is there, so we should, the company has to make sure that exactly it is 100 gram, neither more nor less. Price should be proper. After, suppose food products are there or any other products which they are using, after using that product, consumer is not at harm, there is safety of the consumer. This all you have to see. And after using, suppose electronic products are there, electronic products are used, and after say 5 days that product is not working, so after sale service also should be there. It has to be repaired and it has to be mended and made it right in order so that consumer is not having any problem. If there is, as the need arise, world progresses, there is certain development also in the product, so development also has to be seen, the how to develop the products. So all these responsibilities are there towards the consumer. So let us excuse me. Sorry, friends, for the interruption. I'm not having cough, but then maybe while speaking something must have stuck. Yes, so we were talking that the consumer is the king. So अभी king का some problems are there has to be should be sorted out. That let us see that one by one in detail. Okay, what has to be done and how customer, what are the responsibilities in fact. If customer, the responsibilities towards the customer is not discharged, friends, it is going to be very difficult for any business organization, small or big, to survive. If customer is not satisfied, friends, it is going to difficult to run a business. Any organization has to satisfy and win the confidence of the consumer, friends. So first responsibility over here is good quality product. The product whatever is there sold should be of good quality. Every organization should produce quality goods. Every organization should have its quality control department, that is QC department should be there, because of which inferior and substandard products can be rejected. International Standard Organization, that is ISO, is the latest trend towards quality control. This ensures customers about quality products, friends. Fair prices. Fair prices, that is the second point. Consumer should not be cheated by charging high prices. That is, overcharging should not be there. It is not possible to fool the customer at all times. Price convert a one-time consumer into permanent consumer. Maximum retail price that we see behind AMRP, inclusive of all tax, should be printed on every packet sold by the retailer, and every retailer should not charge any extra amount over MRP. Discounted rate they can sell, but above that not possible, because it is maximum retail price. Third point is customer safety. Business must ensure that the product supplied will not adversely affect the life and the health of the customers. Unsafe product should not be marketed. In fact, consumer should be warned of any hazards or unsafe goods are there. If such products are there, they should be given warning. Example, cigarettes are there, you see. Cigarette smoking is injurious to health. This has to be written. Tobacco ka also we are seeing. Next, honest advertisement. The consumer wants whatever wants are there of the consumer. Okay. So the consumer wants to know the facts, features, advantages, side effects of the products. Whatever wants are there of the consumer. Consumer is going to purchase the goods. But उसके features क्या है, quality क्या है, advantages, side effects, anything is there or what, that has to be disclosed. And hence the advertisement conveys the information about the product. So the organization must be sure that the advertisement is not misleading or it is not false. If the advertisement is false, misleading, or vulgar, this should be avoided. Consumer will appreciate only honest advertisement in the long run. Fifth point is after sale service. The organization is expected to provide after sale service for maintenance of the goods during the period of warranty. Efficient and effective after sale service helps to establish good relation between consumer and organization. Sixth point is R&D, that is research and development. Organization should conduct research and development to improve the quality of goods and to reduce the cost of production. This will minimize final prices charged to the consumers. It must provide quality standards such as BIS or egg mark on respective products. Seventh point is regular supply. I'll flash it on your screen, friends. Consumer should be supplied with goods regularly as and when they are requiring those goods, friends. The commercial organization should not create artificial shortage of goods by hoarding, collecting, and doing bad practices, illegal practices like black marketing, friends. Eighth point is attend complaints. The consumer complaints must be attended immediately. Quick and effective grievances redressal system, it means solving the problem, redressal system should be implemented. Suggestion of the consumers should always be welcomed. Ninth point is training. The business organization should arrange training for the consumer either free of charge or at a very reasonable price. And the last point is avoid customer exploitation. Business should avoid unfair trade practices which leads to the exploitation of consumers. Also, they should avoid monopolist competition in the interest and the welfare of its consumers, friends. So this was the responsibilities towards the consumer. Moving on to next, responsibilities towards government. The government regulations are controlling the business with the objective. What is the aim of this government regulation? That there should be systematic economic development of our country, and it will safeguard the interest of every citizen of the country. Hence, government provides incentives and subsidies also to the business. Tali, as we are told, do ache bachta hai. Government is doing safeguarding the society, safeguarding the company also, organization also, firm also who is selling the products and services, goods and services. Those who are selling, government protects them also, helps them, subsidies are given, and hence it's a responsibility of the organization towards the government. The first is timely payment of taxes. Let us see that points. First, as I have told, government imposes various taxes, and the types of taxes like are sales tax are there, wealth tax, income tax, GST, etc. Business units should pay these taxes from time to time and maintain the deadline. It would be difficult for the government to undertake any development projects without the available funds, and government will get funds from the taxes paid by the citizens. Friends, next point is observing rules and regulation. The rules which are framed by the government for any business organization should be fully complied with. Complied means followed with. The business should follow the laws regarding obtaining license for a specialized business, the operation of the business, price determination and production, etc. They should conduct business in a lawful manner only. Third point is earning foreign exchange. Government also expects the business organization that it will earn foreign exchange by exporting goods. Government requires this foreign exchange for importing various goods, valuable and imported products. Fourth point is economic development. The government sets the target for balance and rapid economic development of our country. The business organization should provide necessary cooperation to the government to enhance the economic development of our country. Fifth point is implementing socio-economic policies. The government expects cooperation and help from the business sector in implementing socio-economic programs and as well as policies. Sixth point is suggestion to government. Business organization can provide suggestions to the government before framing and implementing policies such as industrial policy, licensing policy, import export policy, etc. Such suggestions are helpful for framing organizational friendly policies. Seventh point is no favors. The commercial organization should not take any favor from government officials by bribing or influencing them. Eighth point is contributing to government treasury. The government organization must contribute the funds to government during the emergencies and natural calamities like floods, earthquakes, etc. So these were the responsibilities of the business towards government. Moving on to next, responsibilities towards community, that is society, public in general. I'll flash it on the screen. Friends, business organization has certain responsibilities towards the society also and towards the public in general also. The name of the chapter is social responsibilities of business. So social aa gaya. But social, only society, only public is not there. Various things are also there. Employees are there, owners are there, governments are there. So these all responsibilities you have to discharge first. Protection of environment will be the first point. Pollution is the major problem at the present times. Air pollution and water pollution are due to industries, chemical plants, cement plants, etc. The business organization should take all possible measures to minimize pollution. Next point is, friends, better and maximum use of resources. This first point, and now we'll face the second point. The business organization should make proper and optimum use of scarce resource. The resources like fuel, water, land, etc. must be frugally used. Third point is reservation for weaker section. The organization is expected to reserve certain positions in the establishment of economically weaker section of the society to lift up the economically weaker section of the society. These people expect financial aid and help and other help from business units, which will be provided from time to time. Fourth point is development of backward regions. The society requires that the business organization should be started in backward areas. This will create employment opportunities and increases purchasing power among rural people. Because of this, backward regions will get lot of help and they will get developed. Fifth point is protest against anti-social activities. Business organization should not participate in anti-social activities. It will adversely affect the society. No financial help should be provided for that. Smuggling, associations with underworld people, example are there. Bribing government people, these all should be avoided. Sixth point is financial assistance. The society expects donation and financial assistance for various causes such as eradication of poverty, illiteracy, etc. They expect business organization to provide financial assistance in various awareness programs such as anti-drugs campaign, anti-noise pollution campaigns, etc. Prevents congestion. The business should avoid congestion of industries in cities by spreading their industries in different places or location. Industries should be preferably located in industrial zones only. It will avoid adverse effect on residential areas. So this was about prevent congestion. Eighth point is employment generation. Business should provide large employment opportunities to all sections of society. It can be done through expansion and diversification programs. Such efforts will help to solve the problem of employment poverty in the society. So these were the responsibilities of the business towards the society and public in general. Moving on to next, social responsibilities towards protection of environment. Of course, it has come the first point. Now let us zoom on that point and see. Topic is there. Very first point is there. Oh yeah, protection of environment. So now next one, this was the point. Now this is the next entire topic which I am flashing on your screen right now. See, read once again. Read the first point: protection of environment. And now see what is coming: social responsibility towards the protection of environment. So let us now environment. What is environment? Everything around us is environment. And what are the important components of environment? Air, water, sound are the important components. So all this pollution should be avoided. Friends, business should be committed to protect and promote environment. Businesses use all types of resources from nature. So it is an obligation of business to protect the environment. It should not create imbalance in nature. Industrialization results in environmental pollution by generating hazardous waste and has increased the risk to environment. Environmental issues like loss of biodiversity, release of genetically modified organisms are the main issues, friends. Because of the business activities, environment is affected. That is, air pollution is caused, water pollution is caused, sound pollution is caused, and various electronic gadgets are there. Electronics gadgets are there after they are absolute, that is of no use. There is a lot of electronic garbage also. So this is has to be there, which has to be avoided, friends. Friends, protection of environment benefits business from many angles, such as creating awareness among consumers, creating awareness among employees. It saves the cost, less government controls, etc. The number of waste prevention techniques are available, and they are commonly summarized as 4 R's reduction. I repeat, 4 R's reduction. 4 R's, that is reduction, reuse, recycling, recovery. I repeat, 4 R's. How to prevent wastage. So, prevention of wastage, 4 R's you can remember: reduction, reuse, recycling, recovery. I repeat, reduction, reuse, recycling, recovery. Wherever possible, waste reduction is preferable. That is reduction. If wastage is produced, then every effort should be made to reuse it. Recycling is the third option. Recycling should only be considered for waste which cannot be reused or it can be reduced. And finally, it may be possible to recover materials or energy from waste which cannot be reduced or it cannot be reused or it cannot be recycled. So we can make best from waste, like that. So we can recover that. Moving on to the next topic, business ethics. 1943. Last 15 minutes are remaining for the lecture to get concluded. 15 to at the most 20 minutes. Business ethics. Now your business ethics is there. Some new word is there. ऐसा लग रहा है. But individual words we are knowing. Business क्या है? Ethics क्या है? That we are knowing. But the combined business ethics seems to be a new term. So naturally, first we will see the introduction and then we will see its features. So first let us understand, friends, business ethics म्हणजे काय? The word ethics is derived from Greek word ethos, which we have already seen before also, which means characters. Ethos म्हणजे characters. Ethics means the set of rules and principles that the organization should follow, while the business ethics refers to the code of conduct that business are expected to follow while conducting the business. Through ethics, a standard is set for the organization to regulate their behavior. Conduct means behavior. This helps in distinction between wrong and right path of the business. Ethics deals with concepts such as right and wrong, good and bad, fair and unfair, just and unjust, legal and illegal, proper and improper in respect to human actions. Ethics is a branch of social science. This is very, very important. So, this was what we have seen. Now, in concept, first we will see the definitions. Great philosopher Andrew Crane sir has given definitions. In fact, definition about business ethics, and Wheeler sir also has given. First, let us see the definition given by Andrew Crane sir. Business ethics is the study of business situation, activity, and decisions where issues of right and wrong are addressed. I repeat, business ethics is the study of business situation, activity, and decisions where issues of right and wrong are addressed. I will flash that definition. Very nice definition Andrew Crane sir is given. Now we will see the nice definition given by Wheeler sir. According to Wheeler sir, business ethics is an art or science of maintaining harmonious relation with society, its various groups and institution, as well as recognizing the moral responsibility for right or wrong conduct of business. I repeat, friends, business ethics is an art or science of maintaining harmonious relationship with society, its various groups and institutions, as well as recognizing the moral responsibility for right or wrong conduct of business. So this is the definition given by Wheeler sir. Now we need to understand the features. So let us see what are the features of business ethics. Characters. What are the nature and characters? Features ka other name is nature and characters. So code of conduct is the first thing. Business ethic is a code of conduct. It tells what to do and what not to do for the betterment and the welfare of the society. All business must follow this code of conduct based on moral and social values. That is the next point. It contains moral and social rules for doing business. This includes self-control, consumer protection and welfare, service to society, fair treatment to social group, not to exploit others, etc. Third point is gives protection to social groups. Business ethics gives protection to social groups such as consumers, employee, small businessmen, government, shareholders, creditors, etc. Fourth point is provides basic framework. I flash it on your screen. It gives the social, cultural, economic, legal, and other limits of business. Business must be conducted with these limits. Voluntary. That is the next point. The businessman must accept business ethics on their own. Business ethics must be like self discipline, it must not be enforced by law. Sixth point is requires education and guidance. Businessmen must be given proper education and guidance before introducing business ethics. The businessman must be motivated to implement business ethics. Relative term. It is a relative term. That is the seventh point. Business ethics is a relative term. Business ethics change from business to business. It also changes from country to country. What is considered as good in one country may be banned in another country. What is considered good in one business may be incorrect in the other business. Eighth point is new concept. Business ethics is a newer concept. It is strictly followed only in developed countries and not in poor and developing countries. So these were the points of nature of business ethics. Moving on to the next topic, moral and social values. Friends, our values are important because they help us to make to convert into good human being, good citizen, as well as it helps us to grow and develop. The decisions what we make reflect our values, what values we are having, and what is our belief, and they are always directed towards specific purpose. Social values make an important part of the culture of our society. They provide general guidelines for the society and how there should be behavior of individual in the society. Values such as fundamental rights, patriotism, human dignity, respect to human dignity, rationality, sacrifice, equality, democracy, etc., influence our behavior in number of ways. Moral values, friends, are based on our perception of right and wrong. What is right for one person may not be true for other person. Whereas social values may also include ideas about things being socially acceptable. Social values are often based on tradition, hard work, forgiveness, cooperation. It may be based on ego also, honesty also, integrity, etc. There should be ethics behind all business activities also. The rules are created by the society regarding what type of business activities should be undertaken and what a business should do and what it should not do. They are known as business ethics. Honesty, transparency, fairness, integrity. If this all is followed by business, if it is continuously preached by business and implemented, this will create goodwill of the business and it will lead to increase in trust and confidence of the customers. And because of all these things, it will give economic benefit to that particular business in long terms. So let us see certain code of business ethics, friends. First, so we have seen this is just like responsibilities. So first should be business should pay regular taxes and other charges. employees are there, so their wages, remuneration, salaries should be given properly. There should be safety and security of the product from the from the point of view of consumer. If consumer is purchasing the goods, they should be relatively safe and secure by using that. Quality of the goods should be as per expectation of the buyer, and the prices also should be charged reasonable. Due respect and honor should be given on the basis of customers rights. And a part of profit, this is important, a part of profit of a business should be used for the welfare and the development of the society. So this is the ethics which the business has to do. But at the same time, there are certain things which consumers and the society are expecting a business should not do. So healthy competition, if it is there, it is good, but unhealthy competition should not be there. And if healthy competition is there, it should not be destroyed. So not to destroy healthy competition. Customers should not be cheated or exploited. Monopoly should not be created. There should be no hoarding or black marketing. And unreasonable profit should not be created. Reasonable profit is fine. Unreasonable profit should not be there. At the same time, certain things are there which needs to be avoided while doing. Unfair competition, concentration of economic power. Come little bit closer. Agreement with fellow businessmen for controlling production and distribution, pricing, etc. And certain things has to be accepted. Principle of service first and profit next. Truth is that customer is king. I already told you customer is king. Make your business just, fair, human, efficient, and dynamic. So this has to be there. And the last, as I told you, when this will come, you have to understand, okay, this is the last slide of today's lecture. We are year 1955 and we are here at the end of the last slide. I will require 5 more minutes to complete this, and then there will be vote of thanks. So in next 5 to 10 minutes we will be able to conclude today's lecture. Lecture will get over in next 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes begins. Last topic, CSR, corporate social responsibility. I will flash it on your screen, friends. Now, yes, CSR is the last topic. Abhi CSR means kya? Corporate social responsibility is not a new concept in India. However, friends, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, has recently notified the Section 135 of Companies Act of 2013 along with Companies Rules 2014 pertaining to corporate social responsibility policy and notification related thereto, which makes it mandatory from 15th April 2014 for certain companies who fulfill the criteria as mentioned in section 135 to comply with the provision of relevant to CSR from 15th April 2014 onwards. According to section 135, for certain companies who meet the proper criteria, has to compulsory, it is mandatory for them to follow provisions relevant to CSR. What is the meaning of this CSR? Friends, corporate social responsibility is self-regulating business model. It aims to contribute to the societal goals for support volunteering or ethically oriented practices. It makes a company socially responsible as well as accountable. This accountability, that is answerability, accountability means does not have to make accounts, of course they have to do it, but your accountability ka terminology is answerable. liable. So this accountability is towards itself, its stakeholders, public in general, etc. By practicing social responsibilities, companies can be conscious about economic, social, and environmental aspects of society. Certain definitions are given, friends. I will flash it on your screen. According to United Nations Industrial Development Organization, abbreviated as UNIDO, corporate social responsibility is management concept whereby companies integrate social and environmental concerns in their business operations and interaction with their stakeholders. I repeat, friends, corporate social responsibility is a management concept whereby companies integrate social and environmental concerns in their business operations and interaction with the stakeholders. Friends, this definition is taken from unido.org. This website say it is taken. Second definition is there by International Organization for Standardization. I will flash it on the screen and I will come little bit closer. I will have to read. I have come little bit closer, even then you can see it is quite far away. Excuse me, friends. Excuse me, friends. This definition tells the responsibility of an organization for the impacts of its decision and activities on society and the environment, resulting in ethical behavior and transparency which contributes to sustainable development, including health and well-being of society, takes into account the expectation of stakeholders, complies with current laws, and is consistent with international standards of behavior, and is integrated throughout the organization and implemented in its relations. So this is the definition. Friends, now moving on to the next is the last sub part of this topic. 5 points I have to explain, that is the scope of CSR. Scope, what is the area of working where CSR can be applicable? Where scope is applicability, where the CSR can be applicable, friends. So first we will see applicability of CSR, where it can be applied. The company is having net worth of 1500 crore, that is 1500 crores or more. I repeat, the company is having net worth of 1500 crores or more, or turnover of 1000 crores or more, or net profit of 15 crores or more during any financial year, shall be required to constitute a corporate social responsibility committee of the board with effect from 1st of April 2014. I repeat, net worth of rupees 1500 crore or more, or turnover of 1000 crore or more, or net profit of 15 crore or more. So there, this is, they have to comply by this. The board's report shall disclose the composition of the CSR committee. All companies shall spend in every financial year at least 2% of average net profits of the company made during that particular year, and the three immediate preceding financial years in pursuation of its corporate social responsibility policy. I repeat, friends, all companies shall spend in every financial year at least 2% of the average net profits of the company that the company has made during three immediate preceding financial years in pursuance of its corporate social responsibility policy. The company shall be required to incorporate in its board's report an annual report of CSR containing the following particulars. What are those particulars? A brief outline of company's CSR policy should be there, including overview of projects or programs proposed to be undertaken and a reference to the web link to the CSR policy and projects of the programs. Next will be the composition of CSR committee. So CSR committee में कौन है? That has to be there. Average net profit of the company of last 3 financial years, that has to be disclosed. Prescribed CSR expenditure, details of money spent on CSR during financial year. In case the company has failed to spend 2% of the average net profit of last, that is preceding 3 financial years, the reason thereof. The second scope is CSR committee, area of working, where it is. The CSR committee will consist of 4 directors who shall meet at least twice in a year to discuss and review CSR activities and policy. The CSR committee will recommend for CSR policy and will recommend particular CSR activities prepared. Budget also will be there, which describes how the company will implement the project and establish a transparent means to monitor the progress. CSR activities. The policy recognizes that corporate social responsibility is a commitment to support initiatives that measures and improves the lives of underprivileged people by one or more of the focus areas notified under section 135 of Companies Act of 2013 and Companies Rule of 2014 pertaining to corporate social responsibility policy. Eradicating hunger, eradicating poverty and malnutrition, promoting preventive healthcare and sanitization, and making available safe drinking water, promoting education, including special education and employment enhancing vocations, skills related to enhancing these vocational skills, especially among children, women, elderly people, and differently abled, and, and livelihood enhancement projects. These activities can be undertaken. Another activity can be taken is reducing child mortality and improving maternal health by providing good hospital facilities and low cost medicines. Another is ensuring environmental sustainability, ecological balance, protection of flora and fauna, animal welfare, agroforestry, conservation of natural resources, and maintaining quality of soil, air, and water. Next will be employment enhancing vocational skills. This can be undertaken in another CSR activity. One more CSR activity can be undertaken is measures for The benefits of armed force measures means various activities can be undertaken for the benefits of armed forces, veterans, war widows, and their dependents. One more CSR activity you can take undertaken is training to promote rural sports, nationally recognized sports. Next can be contribution to the Prime Minister National Relief Fund or any other fund set up by the central government for socio-economic development and relief and welfare of scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, minorities, and women. Rural development projects can be undertaken, or slum development projects can also be undertaken. These can be some of the CSR activities. Allocation of funds. How the funds will be to conduct all these CSR activities, you require vitamin A. So how that funds will come, that also we have seen with the compliance of law. The company would spend not less than 2% of the average net profit of the company made during three immediate preceding financial years. The surplus arising out of CSR activity will not be a part of business profit of the company. This has to be, if 2% money is not used, that surplus money again will be plowed back in the profit. That is not allowed. Company may build CSR capacities of its personnel and those of its implementing agencies through institutions with established track records of at least 3 financial years. And the last point is non-compliance of CSR activities. And finally, this is the last point. Forget the topic. Last point of the last topic, and we're ending. If the norms are not complied with, then what will happen? There is no specific penal provision for non-compliance under Section 135 of the Act. However, non-disclosure or absence of details about the CSR policy and its implementation in the board's report would attract penalties. Penalties for non-complying the duty of CSR would attract a fine for not less than rupees 50,000, which may extend up till 25 lakhs, and every officer of the company in default shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend up till 3 years, or with a fine which shall not be less than 50,000, which may extend up till 5 lakh, or it can be both imprisonment as well as fines. So with these friends, we come to the end of the wonderful lecture of social responsibilities of business. And with these friends, we complete the portion of organization of commerce and management for 12th standard for this academic year 2020-21. Friends, I thank you all for participating in today's lecture. Thank you to all the students and all the viewers for participating in today's lecture and listening to me patiently. Thank you for providing me this wonderful opportunity so that I can share my thoughts with you all. Friends, today's reference material, that is teaching material, is totally and completely taken from the State Board textbooks of Maharashtra State Bureau of Textbook Production and Curriculum and Research, Pune. A very big thank you goes to Maharashtra State Bureau of Textbook Production and Curriculum, Pune. Special thank you to all the authors, publishers, and everyone who are involved in smooth publish of this textbook writing, printing, compiling of this wonderful textbook. Thank you to Maharashtra State Bureau of Textbooks Production and Curriculum. Thank you to all the authors and publishers. We have used the material provided by you, and it is indeed a very wonderful material which you have given us. and it's an excellent study material. Once again, I thank from the bottom of my heart to my respected senior teachers, Professor Dr. Arvind Luar sir, Chairman of Indian Accounting Association, Thane branch. Thank you, Professor Dr. Arvind Luar sir. I thank Lion Professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir, General Secretary, Indian Accounting Association, Thane branch. Thank you, Lion Professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir. I thank Professor Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir, Treasurer of Indian Accounting Association, Thane branch. Thank you, Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir. Sir, you have helped me, blessed me, guided me, and motivated me. Thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart. Special thank you goes to sincere boys, Mr. Kanish Sharma. Thank you, Kanish Bhai. Mr. Vignesh Pandey. Thank you, Vignesh Bhai. Mr. Harshal Rathod. Thank you, Harshal Bhai. Mr. Ajit Yadav. Thank you, Ajit Bhai. Kanish Bhai, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Kanish Bhai. Thank you very much. Please convey my thanks to Vignesh Bhai, Harshal Bhai, and Ajit Bhai for your sincere efforts, fruitful hard work, valuable time, and prompt support. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yes, sir.
Once again, thank you to all my professors. Thank you to Professor Dr. Arvind Luar sir. Thank you, Lion Professor Dr. Nishikant Jha sir. Thank you, Professor Dr. Kuldeep Sharma sir. And thank you, Professor Minu Madlani madam. Thank you very much for your wonderful blessings, guidance, and help. Please keep on helping. Please keep on blessing. Keep on guiding me. Thank you very much. To all the students, I will always tell students, keep smiling, keep your work going, and always study further so that you can excel properly in your academics. Efforts whatever are put in, efforts never go in vain. Whatever you will put efforts in your academics will always be fruitful. Once again, I thank all my family members. I thank my parents, my papa, mummy, my younger brother Vishal and his wife Pooja Vishal Adhiya. I thank my younger brothers, engineer Raj Butta, engineer Yash Butta. Thank you to all my family members in Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Thank you all very much. In Surat, everywhere. Thank you to everyone with special mention to my Bapuji and my Babu. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bapuji. Thank you, Babu. Friends, we are in the Christmas week. So once again, wish you a very happy Christmas, Merry Christmas to everyone from Indian Accounting Association Thane branch. Boxing Day was just concluded yesterday. Yesterday was Boxing Day. So greetings for Boxing Day also. And very soon we will be having a new year. So once again, wish you a very, very happy new year 2021 in advance. Of course, one lecture is remaining. I will request Indian Accounting Association and Dr. Nishikant Jha sir to please give me one lecture on maybe 30th so that we can complete SP in 2020. Last but not the least, I conclude today's lecture in the name of God. Thank you. God is great. With this, I end the PowerPoint presentation. And to all the students, I would request everyone to please continue studying. Please keep working hard. See to it that you are revising, getting updated. You be in touch with the textbooks and materials of SP, OC, economics. And always remember, students, as you sow, so shall you reap. You put in children hard work, it will give you good dividends. It will give you good results for the progress in your academic life. Remember, friends, efforts never go in vain. Whatever efforts you put in, it will help you properly in your future, friends. So, with these good words, I take your leave. Thank you. God bless you all. And good night, everyone. With this, I leave the studio. Thank you. See you very soon. Kanish bhai, Kanish bhai, Kanish bhai, are you there?